So, you want to adopt a robot. The process is quite simple. First, you need to like new and emerging tech. Check. Secondly, you need to be willing to take pictures and videos of you and your Gita. Check. Third, you have to sign away your rights to the soon-to-be robot overlords. Finally, you have to enjoy your time with your Gita, because this is not forever. You do have to give back this expensive tech. Check. Sounds good? Great! The following episode features happy parents of 4-Sector Innovation's Adopt a Robot program. This exclusive program is made possible with their partnership with Brookfield Residential, the City of Ontario, and of course, Piaggio Fast Forward.
Well, first of all, thank you. We're super excited to be able to give you a Gita. We like to ask just a couple of fun questions. Coke or Pepsi?
Diet Coke.
Marvel or DC?
Marvel.
Okay, yes. Now, what would you say is your most used tech, the most used tech in your household right now?
Well, previously, so we just moved. We used to live in a Solstice condo, and we had a lot of smart home functions. So I'm actually in the middle of converting our new home into a smart home. And I love the lights because my wife really likes to turn lights on everywhere. And I just follow her and turn lights off. And we don't have to fight. I just do it from an app, and then she's on her phone and she's turning stuff on from an app, and we just sit there turning stuff on and off. I actually had a shoulder reconstruction a couple months back, so I haven't been able to fully convert the home over.
What is your earliest memory of technology?
So the first computer my dad bought me was a Pentium 1, and it was 100 megahertz. But there was a button, which computers don't have these buttons anymore, but it was the turbo button. And you go from 100 megahertz to 133 megahertz. And that was just amazing because you had a 33% overclock at a push of a button. And then I realized when I started messing around with computers that some of the earlier chipsets were not asymmetrical, and then I put a couple in backwards and blew stuff up. So that was probably my coolest young little thing.
I kind of already know the answer to this question, but do you consider yourself tech savvy? I would have to say yes.
I'm okay. I'm a second wave adopter of technology. I don't mind being a first wave adopter, but most of the time I like to see resources that are already available and some support. But I'm also willing to be on the first wave and to report back and say, hey, here are some interesting things that I found that are helpful for the next people who adopt a certain technology.
So how excited are you? On a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you to have a Gita?
I'm actually fairly excited so I'm excited because this technology may potentially help me carry on a non-technological function in my life. I want to do more walking in my life, and because of my shoulder reconstruction, I haven't really been able to walk to the supermarket, on a regular basis. So I would really like to test out this whole idea of going with my Gita to the supermarket, and I don't have to carry the plastic bags or paper bags or whatever they are back, and I can do it with a healing shoulder right now.
That is so awesome, and that's exactly what this program is all about. Oh, one other question is, have you ever had an experience with the robot before?
I haven't played around directly with a Boston Dynamics kind of level of autonomous robot, but I've messed around with some kind of interesting stuff that's not for defense sector.
We're super excited and appreciative of you partnering with us, and being part of this opportunity. Well, thank you so much for being part of this pilot program with Gita. Can you tell us a little bit about what you used Gita the most for?
Yeah, I usually go on an evening walk, and it was just kind of nice to have the Gita follow me, and it was fun just to have a digital companion.
Nice. And what did you use, put in there for your...
I put my water in there, which was kind of convenient and was nice. I used the Gita not only for that, but also like to go shopping as well. I had a shoulder reconstruction surgery, so it's really convenient to have something to take the weight off of my shoulder.
Very nice. So you were able to take Gita grocery shopping to Stater Brothers and the New Haven Marketplace. Awesome. Yep. And was there anything that surprised you about your time with the Gita?
Yeah, I was actually pretty surprised at how well it worked. It was kind of second nature once you got used to it. So, yeah.
And then kind of the flip side of that, is there anything that you wish it could do that it doesn't do?
Sure, I would love it for it to do my laundry and my dishes and stuff, but yeah.
Yes, that we're working on that now. That would be nice.
Yeah.
And on a scale of 1 to 10, what do you feel like is kind of your excitement level about having used Gita now?
Yeah, I'd probably give it a 7, just because I like newer technologies. It's great to see what is possible, and we live in a whole world of technology, and there's a lot of amazing things that can happen through technology.
And what would take it from a 7 to a 10 for you?
Probably doing my laundry and my dishes. There's always room for improvement. There could be some areas where the smoothness could work out a little bit better, but it's still pretty amazing. Like the fact that it can track with you even without the app. It can track with you and follow you and keep you, as long as you keep a line of sight connection. I think it's pretty interesting.
If given the opportunity, would you want to keep it for forever?
yeah. I mean, if I had the opportunity, I definitely would keep it, and I would definitely utilize it on a regular basis. As I mentioned, having had shoulder reconstruction, having these kind of assistive aids are very helpful, just for practical daily living. It means that I could walk to the supermarket versus driving, which is, healthier, nicer, get to know your neighbors a little bit better.
I mean, that is exactly what we're hoping to do here with this program, is to, help reinforce the walkability of this community and create a stronger sense of community. So Thank you again so much for being a part of this program. And is there anything else you want to, any advice, any insights that you want to leave us with?
Technology is great. So, it's amazing what we can come up with, and I think it's a very interesting technology to explore now.